This first video clip shows a basic function of the HTD660 in that it needs a reference or a clean source in order to detect anything else. What we've done is we referenced on the first bottle there, which contained water. The next two bottles actually contain flammable liquids, and so the unit will alarm on both these others as it's referenced to the bottle of water. The button being pushed before you take the bottle off is the hold button. It causes the green light to flash on the left side of the unit. This prevents nuisance alarms from happening. And what was done there was then the bottle of flammable liquid was referenced. The second bottle was placed on there, and as you can see, it matched the first bottle. Now the bottle of water will be the one that causes the alarm. In this next video clip, we are showing a target that will be hidden inside of rolls of industrial plastic. In this case, it's food wrap. Unit sitting there with the green light flashing shows that it's in hold and therefore will not alarm until it's taken out of hold. Now we'll place the unit on top of one of the boxes, take it out of hold, and set the reference. We'll move it to the second box, back to the first, and back over to the second one. As you can see, the two boxes read the same. We'll now slip a pipe bomb inside of one of the boxes. And when the unit's moved over, you'll see that it alarms on the pipe bomb that is hidden inside the plastic roll. As we take the pipe bomb out, the unit stops alarming. This next clip, we will interrogate two bags of rice, or industrial dry goods. The target that will be placed in there first is a simulated explosive. I'll take a reference on the bottle, on the bags.
If you slide in a little further, you're going to catch it.
As you can see, we alarmed on the simulated explosive. We will recheck our reference. Once again, no alarms with no target. The second item we place in there will be a typical audio CD. Take the unit out of hold, and once again we alarm on the item that is sandwiched between the two bags of rice. Once again, we'll check it to make sure that our reference held. And it has. The next target we place inside will be a single pack of cigarettes. And you can see it alarms on the cigarettes as well. And for one more final time, we check that the bags of rice still hold up with their original reference. In this case, we're using a desktop. It's a 1-inch thick particle board. Underneath, we have a foam sack taped to the underside using duct tape. Sensitivity setting at this point is on 0. As we showed, the table does not cause any alarms. We place the recordable CD, and it alarms. Rotate the unit, and it still alarms. Most searches should be carried out rotating the unit. There's many items that would be missed if you did not rotate the HTD660 90 degrees and test it twice. Here we have a pipe bomb. Once again, we'll slip it into the container. As you can see, it went right over the pipe bomb and did not detect it. We rotate the unit 90 degrees, and it hits it very well. That is the importance of rotating the HTD660 90 degrees. Okay, we'll remove the pipe bomb. The alarm system goes away. Once again, we show that the table causes no alarms. Okay, now we'll place a standard cell phone underneath there. The cell phone is switched off. Once again, the unit did not see it until you rotated it 90 degrees. Then it got a strong alarm response to the cell phone. Our next target is a single pack of cigarettes. In this case, you can see that the HTD660 detected it, whether or not it was rotated, but it was stronger in one direction than it was in the other. Once again, we show that the tabletop causes no alarms by itself. At this point, we have increased the sensitivity setting by 1 to +1. This is a bag of simulated cocaine, 110 grams. Once again, the unit alarms on the simulated cocaine. And this is the case again. Did not matter for rotation. Okay, as we remove the simulated cocaine, we show that the tabletop does not cause an alarm by itself. Next item is a simulated explosive. The simulated explosives causes a very strong reaction in the HTD660. As you see, it gets a very good alarm to it. Next item is compressed ceramic, carved into the shape of a knife. See, the unit picks up on the compressed ceramic. Misses it when it's rotated 90 degrees. Once again, the importance of rotating the unit. Okay, as we pull the target out, the alarm goes away. This next is, once again, compressed ceramic, but this time we are in a tube. Rod shape, and this will show that the shape has very little effect on the ability of the HTD660 to detect it, rather it's the quantity of material there. Once again, you see the importance of the rotation. So we've now switched the unit to the most sensitive setting, showing that the desktop doesn't cause an alarm. You're much more subject to false alarms on this high sensitive setting. This first thing is a plastic tube that has a local weed in it. It is designed to simulate marijuana. As you can see, it missed it one rotation and picked it up in the other. As we remove the target, you can see that the unit stopped alarming and starts alarming again when the target is replaced. Here we have a baggie with gunpowder. I'll place the gunpowder underneath the unit. And as you can see, the HTD660 picked up the baggie full of gunpowder. As we remove the gunpowder, you can see that the unit no longer alarms. Okay, for this video we've gone back to a less sensitive setting. Here's a standard road flare. We place underneath the table. We pick up the road flare. Remove the road flare and no more alarm. Here we show a bottle of mystery fluid. This is a very small vial. As you can see, the HTD660 picked up quickly on the small vial of mystery fluid. Once again, the effects of rotation picks it up one way and not the other. Okay, we'll show that the tabletop still does not cause any alarms, so our reference is held. Now we'll place a glass tube with flux remover in it. This is a caustic solution. Misses it one way and picks it up the other way. As we remove the flux off, we show that no alarm is sounding. It shows the effects of range as you move up underneath the unit. Again, tabletop causes no alarms. In this video, we're going to take a single piece of 24 gauge stranded wire and place it in our target holder underneath the table. And what you'll see is that the HTD660 can alarm very strongly on a single piece of wire. You can do this up to great distances, up to 30 inches away, through 30 inches of paper, say. You pick up a single strand of wire. And that concludes this operational test.